Just imagine a warship becoming invisible, not hidden by darkness, not concealed by camouflage, but disappearing completely. For decades, the Philadelphia experiment has remained one of the most controversial military legends ever told. Some claim a secret wartime project accidentally unlocked forces beyond human understanding. Others argue the entire story was born from rumors, misunderstanding, and imagination. But what if the truth lies somewhere between those two extremes? In this third investigation, we explore the mystery surrounding the Philadelphia experiment, the people connected to the story, and the question that still fascinates researchers today: was there ever something real behind the legend? Let's find out. You know, every great mystery begins with a simple question: what if something happened that was never supposed to become public? The Philadelphia experiment has fascinated people for generations because it sits in a strange place between history and mythology. Unlike ordinary conspiracy theories, this story refuses to disappear. Decade after decade, it continues to attract researchers, skeptics, believers, and curious minds alike. As this reading unfolds, the energy does not suggest a straightforward answer. Instead, it reveals something far more interesting. The cards point toward, toward a foundation rooted in the real people, real projects, and real ambitions. There is a strong sense of organized work, technical expertise, and individuals pursuing their goals that extended beyond public understanding. The atmosphere feels military, structured, and driven by the desire to achieve something new. Yet almost immediately another layer emerges, a layer of disruption, unexpected consequences, stories spreading faster than facts, rumors transforming into legends. The reading repeatedly suggests that something occurred which left a lasting impression on those connected to it. Whether that event was as extraordinary as later accounts claim is impossible to determine, but the energy indicates that a seed was planted, and once planted, that seed grew into something far larger than its origins. One of the strongest themes throughout the reading is perception itself. How do stories evolve? How does a single unexplained event becomes a worldwide mystery? How does uncertainty become belief? And the reading suggests that multiple versions of the truth may have existed from the very beginning. Some individuals may have genuinely believed they witnessed something extraordinary. Others may have filled gaps in knowledge with speculation. And over time, those fragments merged together until separating facts from legend became almost impossible. Another fascinating element appears around authority and secrecy. The energy points toward institutions that uh, preferred silence over explanation, whether that silence existed to protect military information and avoid public confusion, or simply preserve operational secrecy remains unclear. But silence creates a vacuum, and whenever a vacuum exists, imagination rushes into it to fill it up. The reading also carries a recurring feeling of duality. One path points toward advanced wartime technology and misunderstood scientific projects. The other points toward myth, exaggeration, and stories shaped by fear, wonder, and human curiosity. Neither side fully eliminates the other. Instead, they appear intertwined. And this may explain why the Philadelphia experiment remains alive in the public's imagination even today. Because people are not simply searching for answers, they are searching for possibility. The possibility that somewhere in the history there was a moment when reality behaved differently than expected. A moment when the known world briefly touched the unknown. The final energy of the reading feels less like a hidden secret waiting to be uncovered and feels more like a mirror reflecting humanity's fascination with mystery itself. And perhaps that is the true power of the Philadelphia experiment. Not that it proves the impossible, but that it keeps us wondering whether the impossible might someday prove itself. And maybe that question is way more powerful than any answer. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel.